Data analyst is one of the most trending and demanding job of 2023. If you want to start your career in data analytics, then this video is for you. In this video, I will share a detailed roadmap which will help you start your career in data science and analytics field easily. And for this, you don't need any prior knowledge or experience. I have tried to make this roadmap more detailed and specific. So let's start this video directly. So what does a data analyst do? Let's get started. There's a lot of different job roles that involve working with data and turning into insights. Long ago, people who did this kind of job would be called as statisticians. Nowadays, if we look at different job postings, we see business analyst, research analyst, analytics consultant, junior data scientist, etc. To avoid the confusion, I find it more useful to understand the nature of the job and what skills you actually use. So in this video, I will simplify all these titles into data analyst. A data analyst is someone who analyzes the data, and data analysis is the process of inspecting, cleansing, transforming and modeling the data with the goal of discovering useful information and informing conclusions and decision making. So working as a data analyst can give you a very great foundation for you to proceed into the data scientist or data engineer or other kind of data science job roles. To solve any problem, the first thing that you need is data, and the data comes through multiple sources or channels which we store in the database. And whenever an analyst wants to do an analysis, we retrieve the same amount of data from the database as required to solve the business problem. The second part is the data cleaning, in which the irrelevant data or duplicate values or null values are removed. And after that, we use this clean data for analysis. And based on the analysis, we generate insights or action items. And we can represent these insights or action items in the form of data visualization. If I tell you at high level, the data analyst job is to represent database management, data cleaning, data analysis after data cleaning. On the basis of data analysis, the insight generation is the action item, and in the end, the insights, action items are represented in the form of data visualization. Now, if we look at, in a broad sense, the data analyst job is to analyze any data and generate insights from it. If we talk about the demand of this field, as the use of the internet is increasing, the data is being generated in a very huge number. As you can see, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and many other social media platforms or online platforms generate a lot of data from it. And to analyze this data, you need a data analyst or a data scientist. And in the future, as the use of internet will increase, the demand of this field will increase even more. And this is the primary reason why the salary of data scientist or data analyst is very high. If you have come this far in this video, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel. The next point is the skills for the data analyst role. So first of all, we will start with the technical skills. The first skill is Excel. So in today's time, almost everyone knows the basic Excel. But if you want to apply for the data science role or data analyst role, then you should know Excel from beginner to advanced level. If you can manipulate the data a little, like if there are many missing values in it, you can fill them, you can find or replace values, and you can work with tables and charts. And if we talk about advanced level, then you should have the knowledge of pivot table, lookup, countif, sumif, etc. And I have made a separate video to learn the most frequently required Excel skills. You can find the link of the video somewhere here, or I will add it in the description box. The second tool is the most important. If you want to go into the data analyst field, then you will need data, and to extract and process data, you must know SQL, which is structured query language. This will help you in retrieving data, manipulating data, and doing a lot of processes and operations on the data. And in SQL, you will not only be able to work with basics, you should also be able to go to the advanced level. For example, you must know how the joins, aggregate function, window function, partition functions, having, where, etc. clauses work, and how to optimize the query for faster execution. You will also be asked many questions regarding SQL in the interviews, so you must pay very important time on this. Next comes the programming skill. In programming skill, the Python language is the most demand in the industry. You don't have to go to the advanced level. You should know the basics of how to play with data, how to analyze data, how to clean it, how to automate it. According to me, if you don't have any prior knowledge of coding, then you should start with Python only. And the most used libraries of Python which help you in data analysis are numpy, pandas and matplotlib. Now, the next skill is the data visualization tool. If you have limited data, then you can easily make charts in Excel and you can make dashboards or reports there. But when it comes to the fact that there's a lot of data and when the data is complex, in that case, you need a data visualization tool in which you have two options which are used mostly in the industry. One is Tableau and other option is Power BI. Among these two options, you can learn one of the tools that you want and that will be enough for an entry-level job. So now moving on to the next skill, which is mathematics and statistics. This skill will help you in finding patterns in the data. In your job, most of the times as a data analyst, you do some descriptive statistics on the data like calculating the average, mean, median, standard deviation, etc. And depending on the projects, you might also want to do some outlier detection, hypothesis testing, linear regression, clustering, or even some machine learning algorithms like decision tree. So it really depends on your job and your project. Now let's talk about the non-technical skills or soft skills. In that comes the number one, communication skill. You analyze the data, generate insights on its basis, but if you want to tell that to business stakeholders, product managers, or to your senior managers, then your communication skill is very important for that. It's super important for data analysts to be able to communicate insights. You are going to need to ask questions and understand the business problems and iterate through different analysis and results with them and finally come up with the insights and the conclusions and the recommendations for the business. The next section is your project. In a sea of candidates, you definitely need to stand out, and how do you do that is that I believe a good personal portfolio is going to be one of your best bets. It helps you effectively showcase your skills and get the attention of recruiters. Also for yourself, it's a great way to put your skills to test and gives you immense sense of confidence. That's probably the most important aspect of it. If you don't have any project or what project to do, I have talked about doing a portfolio project on data science and analytics, and I will link the video to that project somewhere here and in the description box below. You can do projects on the basis of skills you have learned, and you can add those projects to your CV or resume. If you have experience, then that is the best. You can highlight them. If you do not have experience, then you can highlight and show the projects that you have done, and along with that you can do certifications or any other course. This will help you to be little different from the crowd base. There should be some keywords in your resume that are very important for a data analyst position, and they are almost similar at every company in which you will be applying for jobs. You can learn all these skills in 3 months if you do not have any prior knowledge or experience. Now I will conclude the roadmap items for you. If I were to tell you in few words, then the most important skill for you to learn is Excel and SQL. You should come to advanced level of these skills. If I talk about any programming language, then you can learn R, Python or SAS. You can learn them from any option available from certifications or online courses, and you can learn them to a basic level. And lastly, data visualization tool in which you can learn any out of Tableau or Power BI. I hope this video gives you a better sense of understanding and a roadmap on how to become a data analyst. You can find the links and resources in the description box below. And if you like the video, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. For more such video, please continue and keep watching.